Good morning. I am going to share a shoulder anxiety dream mashup. I have never felt anxious about doing a shoulder session, and this dream just happened. I've only been up for like half an hour. It's worth telling. Elements of the dream: jungle animals, because I was with my 1-year-old grandson for his birthday party last night, and it was a jungle theme. Element 2 of the dream: my mother. My mother is walking through a process of facing her ultimate demise from old age. Element number 3, people in my space being loud and distracting and having no boundaries whatsoever. Element number 4, my son and daughter-in-law are preparing to conceive another child. And so last night there was discussing, so are you pregnant yet? Which would make a woman think of her menstrual cycle, which I haven't seen mine in about 20 years. Element number 5, redesigning a room for session work. You have all the elements. Here's how the dream goes. I'm with my mother, who I'm not close to at all. I'm with my mother having this epiphany about redesigning a room in my house so that it becomes an incredible, beautiful session room. And so we're in the middle of visioning and redesigning it. Oh, also, I do speak at Unity churches a lot as a minister. And so we're redesigning the room. And as we're redesigning the room, I'm thinking to myself, I haven't been on cal.com in a while. I need to get on there and practice that before my session with Rex this morning. In my dream, I'm saying that in that scenario, my mother is in my way, no matter how quickly I'm trying to move around, so I could get time to practice cal.com before the session. She just keeps getting in my way. Then in all the windows come pouring jungle animals. I don't even know what to call them. Lemurs, koala bears, mini dinosaurs. They're pouring in every window. My own cat, Sophia, another cat, and I'm trying to get them out of the room while I'm trying to reorganize furniture, while my mother is interrupting my space. And then all these people show up and they're having these really loud conversations right in my space and not hearing me say, I need you to leave. I'm trying to prepare for a session. It goes faster and faster until it's like floodwater coming in a window, all kinds of jungle animals. And I'm like pushing them out, back out the window to close the window. And as I'm doing that, other animals are sliding in the side of the window. And I've got my cat, Sophia, I've got her head in my hands and I'm shoving her back really hard. And then the second I let go, she's back in. And in the middle of all this, I get my period. So that I'm, because I, on the physical plane, haven't had my period in so long, I'm like trying to deal with, blood, wild animals, my mother, and all these people in the space, and trying to get enough time to practice working with cal.com. I finally get all the animals out and it's time for the session. And I have not had time to practice, not shouldering, but the technical side of things. And this guy, Rex, is on. He's on, but I can't see him because my computer refuses to work. It's like a blacked out screen. And the only thing I'm getting are ad pop-ups. And I know that his issue is anxiety. So I'm like, Rex, I know, you're having I know you're feeling anxious and you want to discuss this. And that is like, yeah. And I'm like, I really apologize. I'm having a hard time getting the computer to work. Just hang in there with him. He's like, oh, no problem. A half an hour goes by and I'm still having my period. If you're just coming into the video right now, this is a dream. This is not actually happening. Behind me is the most beautiful cathedral type of setting now so that I can step into my minister role. And I'm talking with Rex the whole time blindly. I'm not leading him through the shoulder session because I know it needs to be the 50 minutes and the formula that we do. And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, I'm really sorry. I understand that you wanted to talk about anxiety. He's like, no problem. I'm just here. And the dream just keeps going so that I never get to do the session and I never get to see him. And the reflection goes back on the shoulder team. My fear is the reflection goes back on the shoulder team of, how technically uncoordinated everything is. And that's my shoulder anxiety dream mashup. I just had to share it because how bizarre is that? It was really fun. I actually have the real session at 11 today, and it's like 7 a.m. So I'm all over practicing the technology. See you soon.